Hi guys, it's Craig Tomler from Social Media Planner. Today I'd like to show you a different way of using the cards. A lot of people see these cards and they think, oh, is it a card game? And they might think, oh, it's a game, it's lightweight, people don't use it for anything serious. Well, you know, in hundreds of training courses that I've used these cards, realistically, this is not a game. Like there are game-like elements, there are limits such as on the scenarios, the points, and on the cards, and there's definitely an element of fun when you're actually using it, fun and definitely very much challenge to come up with an effective strategy that suits the needs of your entire group. However, if you want to play it more like a game, there is a way to do that. The way I like is actually to make it a competitive game. You give, for example, a team of 4 people, each of them gets a different social media goal. Then you lay out all the cards on the table, or you lay out the cards first, you give everybody the goal, and then they must try and take the cards up to the points limit from the table that meet that goal. Once somebody has a card, nobody else can actually grab it, so they have to find alternatives. And then after everybody is finished meeting their point score, they all talk through their social media strategy and how it would work. And then you basically decide who came up with the best outcome with the cards they picked. Now, if you want to make it even more challenging, then what you can do is actually turn the cards over and actually have them face back up. So in that case, people can use the point score on their card and take that number of cards from the table. So the most is 11, the least is 7. So people will pick up that number of cards and then must only use those cards and must use all of them to come up with their social media strategy. Now that's a great way to challenge someone to be innovative and creative and gives your mind a bit of a stretch when you're thinking about social media. Of course, sometimes you'll get cards that seem utterly unusable for a particular social media challenge. But there are people out there with really creative ideas and they might just find a way to use one of those cards in a way that actually makes it useful in a social media scenario. And that then might translate into a tactic that you can use in future social media planning. So you don't only have to use them just for serious social media strategy. You can sit down over lunch, just when you need a break, when you need a little bit of a laugh, and actually challenge your team to come up with a competitive social media strategy, either grabbing the cards when they're face up on the table to the spend value of a scenario, or face down picking the number of cards for the spend and then coming up with a strategy that uses all of those cards effectively. And trust me, it can be a real challenge. So if you've got an innovative way of using Social Media Planner that I haven't thought of, please drop me a line via email or put a video up on YouTube and share it with me so I can share it with other people on how they're finding creative ways of using Social Media Planner. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time.